Spice, spice, baby. Find some spice, spice, baby.
Hello, welcome to the world of spices. I'm sure all of you have been using some or the other spice in your house, but have you explored the abundant treasure of spices that nature has to offer? Or are you just restricted to those 4 or 5 spices that you have in your house? And do you know how, by adding different type of spices, you can perk up simple dishes and they would taste more exotic? So, together, you and me, let's explore the world of spices and see how we can alter the dishes by trying out the new combinations of spices. Um, let's make it a motto: live life with a little spice. So, in today's series, we are going to start with herb actually, rosemary. I just discovered that my backyard has tons of bushes of rosemary, and I was wondering, how can I use it? So initially, I was intimidated by rosemary because it had a very strong flavor. But once you get the hang of it and you know what things to combine, it really perks up the dishes. Today, we are going to make a mixed yellow lentil curry with rosemary, garlic, and cranberries. Are you with me? Okay, let me show you the ingredients. So, for the ingredients, we have 3 different types of yellow lentils. These ones are called chana dal, and it is 1/3 cup of this particular kind of yellow lentil. This is called moong dal, again 1/3 cup of that, and this is called masoor dal, which is again red lentils, you can call them, again around 1/3 cup. So these are 3 different type of yellow lentils, and we are going to, the other ingredients for this are like half an onion chopped finely, 2 tomatoes chopped finely, half a cup of cranberries, about a teaspoon of chopped rosemary. This is 1 green chili, and about a tablespoon of chopped garlic, and some lemon. So to begin with, we are going to wash our lentils and we are going to put them in our slow cooker. So now in our slow cooker, we have added all our lentils along with 2 teaspoons of salt and half a cup of cranberry. So we are going to set our slow cooker on low for about 49 minutes. I'll put the lid in and let the lentils cook along with the cranberry and the salt. Okay, so the lentils are cooking in the slow cooker, and now we are going to make the tempering, which is the meat of the dish, which will give all the flavors to it. So here, let me show you. In this pan, I have heated up 2.5 teaspoons of olive oil. Then I added the half teaspoon of rosemary, and once that got cooked, I added my garlic and green pepper to it. So now this is almost done, and I'm going to add my onions to it and saute them till they become a little soft. Now for the onions to cook up a little faster, we can hasten the process by adding half a teaspoon of salt, or probably less than that because we have already added 2 teaspoons to our dal. So just like 1/4 teaspoon of salt to that. And let it saute and soften up a bit. Spices, they intrigue me because they add so much flavor to food. And I feel that not many people know different kind of spices. And for me, if I go out anywhere, then what I like to buy is their native spices, and I want to explore how they are using those spices, because it just opens up the possibilities for even the kind of food that you eat every day. So for example, I mean, have you ever eaten a yellow lentil dal with rosemary and cranberries? Did you even ever think about that we can probably make this kind of a combination? Just give it a try, because we're just trying to spice it up. Live life with a little spice. Who wants to keep eating the same kind of yellow lentil dal every day? If we can add a twist to it. Not only that, the spices, they are so beneficial to you, but they have to be used judiciously. They have tons of health benefits. So many micronutrients, minerals, and vitamins. They have antioxidant properties, they have anti-inflammatory properties. And, the Western world is actually opening up to spices much more nowadays. These spices have been traditionally been there in Asian cooking quite a bit. But I mean, rosemary and garlic, this is not Indian spice. This is regular American spice, but we are using it in an Indian curry. So yeah. Oh wow, it smells really good. It does. Let's see. Yep, right there. So the onions have started to become a little translucent. We don't want to make them brown completely, but just soften them a bit. At this point, we will add some Indian spices to it. So this is like an amalgam of Western and Indian fusion cooking right here. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder goes into the onions. And about half a teaspoon of chili powder. So you can adjust the amount of chili that you want according to your own taste. But one thing which needs to be taken note of is that green chili would add a different kind of chili to the dish, and red chili would give it a different flavor. Not all chilies same taste. They hit different notes. So you can build up on the chili flavors. So here it seems to be ready. And now I am going to add the 2 chopped tomatoes to my translucent onions. I need to cook out these tomatoes completely. So now, you would say that how do I get all these spices? Where do I get them? I mean, I would say thank you, Amazon. Because of you, we are able to get anything that we want. Spices from any part of the world. So it's more about your curiosity and inquisitiveness and open-mindedness to explore different things. And as I said, you guys must be just tired of eating same old, same old. You want to give twist to everything, right? You want to add some color to your life. Similarly, add some spice to your food. And you don't need to. See, spice does not always mean heat. Spice has different notes to it. You can keep the heat level down if you cannot tolerate heat, but you can add the other components of spices to your food. And I want these series to be interactive, I would love to hear back from you if you have ever made a dish like this, or if you have any other kind of suggestions. So please let it be an open communication between you and me. Here our tomatoes are softening up really nice, but we want them to be very, very softened. And it doesn't, you should give it a taste at every level of cooking. Wow, this is spicy. The spice is really a lot. You know what? At this point, I'm also going to add half a teaspoon of sugar to it to kind of balance. Sugar, just half a teaspoon of sugar. Sugar helps to balance all the flavors. And any dish, to be completely satisfying, any dish needs to have 5 kind of flavors into it. Spicy, sweet, sour, bitter, and and one more. Sorry, I forgot. So coming back to our so this seems to be done. Now, one last thing, I'm gonna squeeze in some lemon into this, and I'm gonna put my hand here to catch the seeds. Half a lemon into this, and after that the last spice that we want to add is half a teaspoon of garam masala. This seems to be ready. Again, one more taste. This is a really interesting mixture, and these spices along with the tartness of cranberry is going to be amazing. So we will just wait for our lentils to be done, and then we'll mix this up with the lentils and finish up the dish, and I'll come and show you the final dish. Here, this is how our lentils look when they are cooked about half an hour in slow cooker. And now I am going to add the seasoning that I made right here to my lentils. So I have added the seasoning to my lentils. My lentils are looking like a little thick. I would like to add a little water to it at this point. So about half a cup of water I'm going to add. So I added about half a cup of water. I'll let it come to a boil. Since the lentils are already so hot, it will come to a boil really quickly. Once again, we'll give it a little taste for salt and see if everything is fine. Really nice and tangy flavor. But I'm going to add like one fourth teaspoon of salt to it, a little less salt. So here you have it, the final dish: brown rice, cranberry salad, along with cranberry rosemary dal. Enjoy yourself, give it a try. Dal with a twist. So live life with a little spice. See you next time. Please do leave comments.
Spice, spice, baby.